Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom. And in that space is where resilience lives. Resilience is more than the ability to recover. It's the quiet strength that helps us adapt, reflect, and rise again. Psychologists describe it as the capacity to navigate challenges and still maintain a sense of purpose and hope. In the classroom, resilience begins when teachers and students recognize that failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of learning. When a learner stumbles, we don't ask what's wrong with you. We ask what's strong in you. This is the essence of a strength-based supportive learning environment, one that focuses on the resources and inner capacities of each learner. It aligns with the goals of OPV222, where we explore how to mobilize assets within the learning context to overcome educational challenges. Through reflective teaching, empathy, and open dialogue, teachers create a space where learners can process failure, identify growth, and rebuild confidence. By guiding students to understand what they can and cannot control, we cultivate both emotional intelligence and agency. But resilience doesn't grow in isolation. Much of our resilience comes from community, from the relationships that allow us to lean on each other for support when we need it. In schools, this means recognizing that every learner, every teacher, and every parent holds assets that can be shared and strengthened together. When we map these strengths, we find that resilience is not an individual act. It is a collective process. It lives in the conversations between teachers and learners, in peer support, in family involvement, and in the broader network of the community that surrounds the school. The teacher's role then is not only to teach, but to connect, to facilitate relationships that build trust, empathy, and belonging, to help learners see themselves as part of something larger, a community that believes in their capacity to grow. Positive psychology reminds us that resilience can be cultivated through gratitude, mindfulness, and supportive relationships. When teachers and communities work together, they create learning environments that are not only supportive, but deeply human. Because resilience is not a solitary act of strength, it's a shared act of care. It reminds us that no one truly grows alone. The philosopher Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This is the heart of resilience, to stand firm in the face of adversity, not with denial, but with acceptance. To recognize that suffering, when faced with courage and wisdom, becomes the soil for growth. In many ways, the classroom reflects the same philosophy. Every learner faces moments of uncertainty, fear, or failure. But through guidance, reflection, and connection, these obstacles become lessons. In the context of OPV222, resilience is more than a personal quality. It is something teachers can intentionally build through their practice. By recognizing and working with learners' existing strengths and community assets, teachers create supportive environments that turn challenges into learning opportunities. When learners feel seen, capable, and connected, they begin to develop the confidence to manage setbacks and persist through difficulty. This is how we help students build resilience, not by removing obstacles, but by equipping them with the mindset and support to rise above them.